Hey guys, it is April from Getting Hooga With It. Today I wanted to talk to you about the books on my bookshelf that I'm really intimidated by. Whether it's by length, or it's the subject matter, or it's incredibly highbrow. These are the books that I know I want to read at some point, but I'm just a little bit nervous to. So let's begin. The first one I'm just a little scared of is Middlesex. This won the Pulitzer Prize, and usually that does the exact opposite. Usually I'm desperate to read the Pulitzer Prize winners. I really enjoy that. This follows 3 generations of the Stephanides family, and they travel from a tiny island overlooking Mount Olympus all the way to Prohibition era Detroit. And it follows their story and also one particular child who is Calliope. And she is not like other girls, and it sounds like it has something to do with her family's history. Stephanie, at That's What She Read, said that this was one of her absolute favorite books from last year that she had read. So that's kind of giving me a little bit of a push to actually pick this up. The next book I'm a little bit nervous about is Donna Tartt's The Secret History. Out of all of her works, most people I imagine would be nervous about reading The Goldfinch. I'm nervous for that too, but I have had 2 copies of this on my shelf unknowingly. Like, I picked it up myself, and then I believe my sister got this for me for my birthday at one point. So I've had it on my shelf for a very long time, and I don't know exactly what it is that is intimidating, but this follows a New England group of kids, they're students. Someone in their group is murdered, and you're trying to find out why and how. So you'd think that I would just be all over this because it's kind of a mystery / thriller, but yeah, we shall see. I do want to read this, and I want to read this before I read The Goldfinch, so I've got to get my act together on this one. The next book I am nervous about is The Luminaries. This won the Man Booker Prize in 2013, and it's really critically acclaimed. I think the reason I'm really scared of this one is how big it is. I mean, God. This is about a rich man that disappeared and a prostitute who wakes up in the prison and doesn't know what has happened. She has no memory of how she got there, and it's about the story of what actually happened to this guy. It sounds really great, honestly. I'm definitely intrigued by that storyline. I think it's just the sheer bulk of it that makes me nervous. Another bulky book is The Pillars of the Earth. Now, Katie from Life Between Words, she raves about this book. She loves it. But I also know that she's not afraid of a chunky book, and I am. I just am. But this is about a family who builds a cathedral in the, is it the 14th century? No, it's the 12th century, even further back. But she absolutely loved it. So I'm definitely going to give it a chance. I just don't know exactly when. The last one that I'm just a little bit nervous about is Villette by Charlotte Bronte. So my sister bought this for me years ago. Like, I'm talking maybe 10 years ago. And it follows a woman named Lucy Snow who has an unhappy kind of past. She moves to France and begins teaching at a boarding school. And then she strikes up a friendship with an English doctor there. My sister said that this was really about an independent woman, so I am looking forward to this. I mean, it's Charlotte Bronte, you can't go wrong, but it's a classic as well. I just seem to have a hard time picking them up, but I do want to read this. It will remain on my shelf. So those are all of the intimidating books on my bookshelf. There's actually probably a few more, if I'm being honest with you, but those are the ones that really jump out at me that I want to read, but I don't want to read at the same time. So do you guys have any books that are super intimidating to you that are on your bookshelf. Like, obviously you want to read them, but there is something inside of you that just stops you from doing it. Am I alone? Let me know. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.